Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews, and it's night 15 of the 31 Days of Horror. What I watched tonight was No One Lives. This is a custom cover because the standard cover, which has that artwork on it, is just atrocious. Okay, I'm going to start off right by saying this movie has a lot of hate, and honestly, I don't get it because I enjoy this movie. It's not the end all be all of this genre of horror, but it's a pretty damn good flick, honestly. Basic plot: you got this guy, him and like his girlfriend, if you will, are driving their car. They go along and they end up stopping at a place to get some dinner, and they end up getting harassed by these guys that a bit earlier had killed some people and were trying to steal some stuff and everything. All around, kind of bad guys. So stuff happens. I don't want to do any spoilers, but essentially stuff happens, and they end up kidnapping this guy and his girlfriend, taking him to like this. I don't even know what it is, like their shack or something, and taking their car and everything back to their house. While they're looking through it, they find there's a girl tied up in the trunk, and it turns out that this guy is a complete psychopath. And so essentially, they've kind of really messed with the wrong guy. Don't want to go any more into it, major spoilers will ensue. But I gotta tell you, the gore in this movie is really quite good. I mean, there's some genuinely nasty gore scenes in this. And I think a lot of people forgot about that. I think what the problem with this movie is, it was directed by Ryuhei Kitamura, the guy that did The Midnight Meat Train and Versus. And I mean, both of those movies really kick ass. Midnight Meat Train is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. And then this came out, and it wasn't as good by any stretch of the imagination. It was like, it was like taking 4 steps back. And I think that's really what harmed this movie. The fact that Midnight Meat Train was so good and Versus was just so over the top crazy, and then this was just kind of it was nothing special, let's say that. But it's still a pretty good movie. You know, I give it a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's not perfect. Very few movies are, but this honestly, tell you what, if you saw this movie and you didn't think much of it, give it another shot. You know, you can buy this now on Blu-ray for like $4.99. You know, give it another try, because I mean, it's probably a lot better than you actually remember it being. You know, 'cause I know I found it much more enjoyable this time than when I first saw it. I thought it was pretty decent when I first saw it, but it was nothing to really rave about. But yeah, No One Lives. 6 out of 10. Good stuff. So, that's it for now. See you next time.